1975 in many ways a landmark in modern football. De bhí anna íbros pelle fad in our clia. Cui bhí no hifadnar mar vanishdóir, ach hí sa go gemún de bhí Mick O'Dwyer attack an tosig mar vanishdóir ridden de Vacheleri I Gary. 75 was the year that Sligo won out in Connacht, and that a very good Derry team represented Ulster in the All-Ireland semi-final. Ach de bhí gacht in is soul le clahe canish idir Kerry agus our clia. Agus is mar sin a bhí, slow on a bhúr a láthir. Dublin is favourite to win the All-Ireland for the second time in a row, up against that young 15 bachelor from Kerry under Mick O'Dwyer.
Ready now for the throw-in. And the game is on. Bernard Brogan for Dublin. Fouled in the first second of the game. Georgie Wilson coming down to take the free, just outside the Kerry 70-yard line. Dublin playing with the slightest breeze in this first half, and a drizzly rain beginning to drop. Referee blows his whistle and awards a free to Kerry for Dublin forwards jumping on the backs of some of the defenders there. Free out to be taken by Jimmy Deenahan. Kerry with the green and gold stripe on the side of their necks. Ball tapped down out on the far side. And another free for Kerry. This one being taken by Paddy Lynch just outside the 70-yard line. Nice ball. J.K. O'Driscoll out goes to where Paddy Lynch is. That ball very, very skiddy. This is Brendan Lynch. Brendan gone across from his right wing right over to the left, and a lovely shot. Fielded by Paddy Cullen. Place pass to Bernard Brogan. Alan Larkin. Possession there all right by John McCarthy. Back to Tony Hanaho. And it's Jimmy Deenahan for Kerry on his own 21. Alan Larkin fielding it despite the breezy condition of the ball. A fair shoulder, no doubt. Brian Mullins in possession. And the first score of the game. Here it is again. Here he comes through with it. And over the bar, the first score of the game, a point for Dublin, and scored by Brian Mullins after less than 2 minutes of play. Cody O'Mahony with his usual good kick out. Mickey Sullivan. And the referee penalises Dublin for a foul on Mickey Sullivan as he kicked the ball, and this free will be taken by Mikey Sheehy from about 40 yards out. This with the equalizer. Breezy ball against the wind. And danger for Dublin there. The ball breaking loose on the wing. It's a goal! It's a goal by John Egan. A goal by John Egan. And there's the free being taken. Here's the ball coming down now. A ball dropped by Gail Driscoll. Across comes John Egan. Gets inside and takes his shot, right-footed shot there into the net, and Dublin were really at 6s and 7s in defence there as Kerry lead by 3 points to 1. Another free for Kerry, 60 yards out from the Dublin goal. Paddy Lynch to take it. That was a well-taken goal by John Egan. Alan Larkin held there in possession, and Georgie Wilson to take the free. Kerry leading 1 goal to Dublin's 1 point, and down comes that rain. And first time there, Pat McCarthy, and here's Ogie Moran going through. Mickey Sullivan is out, and he's outside, up his left. He's decided to take a shot himself, and he sends it over. Ogie Moran, the youngest man on the team. There he goes, racing through as we see it again, and it's over the bar. David Hickey. Up now to Pat Gogarty. And this is Tim Kennelly for Kerry. And the referee awards a free to Kerry for a foul on Tim Kennelly as he kicked the ball, and the free is where the ball landed. Brendan Lynch taking it. Shortish one to Ogie Moran. Low. Ogie fouled him, and there's a free out for Alan Larkin and Dublin, just inside their own 50-yard line. Kerry, no doubt, will be trying to play the ball low to Ogie Moran, and Dublin will be trying to play it low into Jimmy Keaveney, because high balls in around that Kerry defence will not pay dividends. And it's Kerry in possession again. Paul O'Shea. Anton O'Toole harassing him there, and the ball gone out, and the referee penalises Anton O'Toole for pushing Paul O'Shea in the back. And Todd, this trainee Garda from the Temple Moor station, sends the ball into Brian Mullins to David Hickey. Low ball, as we expected, to Jimmy Keaveney. And a high one that has gone to the left and has gone wide. Jimmy getting that ball all right and steadying himself, but while we can see just how it curled off his boot, there he is now, and coming round, sends it as if it was going to go over the bar, but it tailed off and went wide. Buddy O'Mahony with the kick out. Paddy Riley. And the high ball that Jimmy Keaveney shouts back there, not so high, not so hard either as it goes wide. Kerry leading 1 goal and 1 point to Dublin's 1 point, and Dublin playing with the wind in the first half. Paddy O'Mahony and Mickey Sullivan, and players skidding all round the place. John Egan gone out again, followed by Robbie Kelleher. And very nicely intercepted there by Robbie, and Robbie turns round and holds onto that ball too long. Nice interception, spoiled by just that anxiety to be absolutely sure they're playing away up the other end of the field. But don't mind the shouting or anything else. The referee is standing on the 14-yard line, 14 yards out from the Dublin goal. He's pointing in for a Kerry free, and they're playing away the other end of the field. But they now see him. Pouring rain here at Croke Park. Kerry leading 4 points to 1, or if you prefer, 1 goal and 1 point to 1 point. Mikey Sheehy with the free on the 14-yard line. Awkward enough angle. And a lovely shot by Mikey Sheehy. Dublin really up against it now by this Kerry team, who are picking off every chance that they can get. Kerry 5 points, Dublin 1. Kerry 1 goal and 2 points, that's 5 points, and Dublin 1 point. Paddy Cullen with the kick out. Pat McCarthy. Dale Driscoll racing out. Mickey O'Sullivan going out after him. It's pretty well a dead heat as they get there. Dale skidding as he tries to kick the ball away. Line ball to Kerry. Mikey Sheehy gone out to take this one. And he's certainly in shooting form, but this is, well, almost an impossible angle. And it was impossible. Paddy Cullen with a quick kick out to Kay O'Driscoll. And Kerry going to the ball that bit quicker. Paul O'Shea. A dangerous hopping ball. Robbie Kelleher. Paul O'Shea again. Coming out for it now and grabbing hold of it there, Mikey Sheehy. Leaving it behind, this is Brendan Lynch, who's tripped. Free to Kerry. Brendan Lynch to take it himself. 1 goal and 3 points against the wind. Dublin 1 point with the wind. And just about 10 minutes gone in this first half. Paddy Cullen, the only Dublin man wearing white nicks, I notice, placing the ball for the kick out, which he himself will take. Lovely bit of feeder by Pat McCarthy in the centre of the field. John Egan, lovely up down to Rogie Moran. Rogie going right through, a shot, a dangerous one. If it was a shot, it was diabolical. If it was a cross, it was a dangerous one. Pat Spillane in possession. Sean Doherty. Anton O'Toole and Ger Power. Ger Power grabbing the ball. And John McCarthy fouling the Kerry man as he breaks away. Kerry much faster to the ball and much quicker to make up their mind exactly where they're going. Cody Lynch. Bobby Kelleher back to cover off there. Ger Power and Anton O'Toole together. Anton gets this one. But Ger Power still covering him off there. Tony Hanaho. Pat Gordicky. And so wide. Score remains. Kerry 1 goal and 3 points. Dublin 1 point. 12 minutes gone in this first half. And certainly hopes of fast, open football were pretty dampened by the rain, but nevertheless Kerry are serving up quite an amount of speed and concerted action. Bernard Brogan fisting the ball down, and it comes to Tim Kennelly. Kennelly still with the ball. Theo Driscoll and Pat Spillane, and now it's Mickey Sullivan. Oh, a dangerous ball through to John Egan. And I don't know how he got it, but he did. Blocked down by Robbie Kelleher. Paddy Riley, Tony Hanaho, held in possession and a free to Dublin. Brian Mullins, 21 years of age, Brian placing the ball with a kick to be taken by Georgie Wilson on the 70-yard line. Gogarty half getting the ball away there. Kept in play by John McCarthy. And David Hickey fouled in possession. It could be a penalty. It could be a penalty. Referee having a chat with the umpire. He doesn't have this evidence to help him. Here it is now. He's coming in. And it looks as if it is a penalty. But now the referee is humping the ball because apparently somebody said something to him down there. And now there's a free in. The referee, for dissent, I think, decided that he was going to hump the ball. Free into Dublin, Jimmy Keaveney to take it. And Jimmy sends it over the bar to make it 1 goal and 3 points for Kerry, 2 points for Dublin. That looked to me as if the referee had decided on what he was going to do, and somebody, strangely enough, said something to him, and he decided to hump the ball as a punishment. That's what it looked like from up here anyway. The score, Kerry 1-3, Dublin 2 points. Just 14 minutes gone. Penalised for pushing in the back there. One of the Dublin players going up for the ball, pushed as he was doing so. Georgie Wilson just outside his own 7. Tony Hanaho half getting his hand, Paul O'Shea getting his 2 hands to the ball, and away out he comes. John O'Keefe to take this free, about 30 yards from his own goal. John, one-time centre field man, now full back. Mickey Sullivan. Mickey fouled by Paddy Riley. Free to Kerry and Jimmy Deenahan coming up to take it. Tall Jimmy from Benode, almost 6 feet tall. One of the fastest men on the Kerry team. Paddy Riley coming out with the ball. David Hickey. Threw up now to Tony Hanaho, the Dublin forward line beginning to work. Back now towards Pat Gogarty. David Hickey. John McCarthy. Back again to Pat Gogarty. And a point there by Pat Gogarty after a passing movement that was almost cut off but wasn't. Pat Gogarty, it was who eventually finished it, and there's the shot over the bar, and the score, Kerry 1 goal and 3 points, Dublin 3 points after 16 minutes of play. Roddy O'Mahony into the centre of the field, and it's Bernard Brogan this time. Paddy Riley. Bernard Brogan. And Tony Hanaho was 51 right across the goal, but nobody there but the Kerry goalkeeper, Paddy Riley. Out to David Hickey. Into Pat Gogarty. And intercepted there, and a free out as that one was intercepted on the wing by John O'Keefe, who seemed to have moved out a bit. It was only to take that pass as he sent it to Paddy Lynch. And here comes Kerry again. Mickey Sullivan going racing through. Alan Larkin's in front of him. He's got past Alan Larkin. Paddy Riley's after him. Georgie Wilson's after him. Everybody's after him. He's well and truly looked after now. He's down, and it is another photo finish as to whether it's a free or a penalty. Here's how it happened. He's still going through, and he is eventually... He's tripped, he's fouled about 3 times there, and this free is just about a foot, if it is a foot, outside the 14-yard line. And Mickey Sullivan is the one who is down injured. And it was certainly KO stopping that. And it looks as if he's KO'd, and I mean that at the moment. But he is KO'd. That's Ogie Moran coming over to see how he is. Brendan Lynch, who is a doctor, having a look there on the left. And this is it again. Here's Mickey Sullivan. There's 1 foul on him. Now there's another trip coming in from the right. And it was, I think, in that final one that he eventually got the knock, and it looks as if Mickey Sullivan is going off the Kerry team. Yes, they're taking Mickey Sullivan off the team. Coming off the field now. They have a stretcher out for him. That was some move of Mickey's, moving right up from his own 70-yard line in possession, working his way right through, and then being fouled, and heavily fouled there, just outside the 14-yard line. Gerard Driscoll is getting ready there on the right to come out. And here is Gerard Driscoll coming out for Kerry. And the game goes on with Brendan Lynch tapping over this point to make it now Kerry 7 points. That's 1 goal and 4 points for Kerry, 3 points for Dublin. Gerald Driscoll on with Mickey Sullivan gone off. 20 minutes in the first half gone on our stopwatch, but that includes time for that delay just now. Bernard Brogan in possession. Alan Larkin. Up now towards David Hickey. And out comes John O'Keefe. This is Pat McCarthy and David Hickey after, but David holds out to him. Dublin doing a lot of pawing and dragging. Referee John Maloney telling Paul O'Shea to bring it back a little bit. Kick is a lowish one. Brian Mullins getting it. Coming across is Ger Power. Under pressure, out over the line ball for Dublin. Just over 15 minutes left in this half now. Kerry leading 1-4 to Dublin's 3 points. The rain has eased off, I'm glad to say. This is Tony Hanaho. As wide as the proverbial gate. Tony, who so often is the brains of the forward line, working out movements, decided to have a go there himself, and I'm sure the next time he'll work out a movement. Excitement galore of some kind over on the hill. All good-humoured. Manny taking the kick out. And in comes Paddy Riley. A dangerous ball here. Dougherty trying to get in after it, but he gets in towards Paddy O'Mahony, but in doing so, being in there at all, he fouled, and there is a free out for Kerry, which is being taken where the ball landed. Jimmy Deenahan's kick. This is Ger Power now for Kerry. Brian Mullins trying to get after him. And this is Ogie Moran. Alan Larkin, the big Alan, holds him up briefly, but Ogie's still in possession, and it's still Ogie. And Sean Doherty came out there with a rather strong tackle, and the ball has gone wide. A tackle there on Ogie Moran, but, well, it was strong, shall we say. And here we are looking through the net. And there is the kick, and now Dublin are in attack as Tim Kennelly gets the ball to Paul O'Shea. David Hickey trying to hold up Paul there, but can't do so. This is John Egan, very near the sideline, keeps the ball in play. Into Brendan Lynch. Brendan cutting his way through now. Georgie Wilson after him. And a shot that's high, but it's gone wide. It's gone wide. And there's Paddy Cullen now placing the ball for the kick out. Paddy, who has had 1 goal go in so far, has Kerry lead 1-4 to Dublin's 3 points. Feeling in the center of the field, and here's Mikey Sheehy. Paddy Cullen has come out. Mikey Sheehy is in possession. Paddy Cullen is after him. There's nobody back in the goal, but there's a free for Kerry. Paddy Cullen coming out to help the rest of the defence there. Now, free for Kerry. Just inside the 21-yard line. Mikey Sheehy to kick it. Kerry, that's Mikey's second one, and that makes the score 8 points to 3. 1 goal and 5 points for Kerry, 3 points for Dublin, and about 25 minutes gone in the first half. The referee may allow a few minutes for the hold-up because of injuries. And Kerry seem to be getting every ball, and it's Ogie Moran now. 25 yards out and sent it over. And here we have it again. Going right through, taking his shot and sending it over, making it now 1 goal and 6 points. That's 9 points for Kerry, 3 points for Dublin after just over 25 minutes of play. Lead to Dublin, pushing in the back there. And Dublin just trying to make up the mind who's going to take it. Georgie Wilson placing the ball. The champions really in trouble now, playing with the wind, trailing by 9 points to 3. And Kerry coming away again. And the referee penalising Dublin for a foul by Dale Driscoll, about 60 yards out from the Kerry goal, over on the far side of the pitch. Jimmy Deenahan going to take it. Sean Doherty trying to come away with the ball, but is tripped as he's coming out, and there's a free out for Dublin. Gay O'Driscoll. David Hickey out over the line, but the referee has awarded a free to Dublin for a bit of holding over there, and this free just outside the Kerry 50-yard line. Taken by David Hickey. Gerald Keefe bringing the ball out to the wing now. And even under pressure, Gerald getting in that fine clearance. Bernard Brogan. Off Bernard Brogan, over the line ball for Kerry. Nobody going to take it. And now Ger Power takes it. Short one to the incoming Paudie Lynch, and Paudie is shouldered over the line in possession, and there's a line ball now for Dublin. Kerry, whose minors put them in real good form with a clear-cut win in the minor All-Ireland, 1 goal and 10 points to 4 points for Tyrone, leading now 9 points to 3 in the senior game. And this is Gerald Driscoll. Still Gerald Driscoll, and that's Bernard Brogan after him. Ger steadying himself, but sending it wide. Picking himself up off the ground. There's no doubt that the slippery conditions have told very much against both sets of players, some of the accuracy that one would normally expect, well, not being evident. Paddy Cullen right down the middle. Dublin have moved Anton O'Toole in centre field. They put Bernard Brogan on the half-forward line. David Hickey in possession now, up along the wing to John McCarthy. John McCarthy racing away from Jimmy Deenahan. Jimmy Deenahan racing after him. In now to Tony Hanaho. Hanaho trying to work his way through. Still going through. Still holding on as he goes through. Ball taken from him, and it's Ger Power in possession. And the referee having a word with Jimmy Keaveney. And there it is, and Jimmy coming round. It looked as if it was for the ball, but it did connect with the Kerry man. And the referee has had a word with Jimmy. While here is the incident again, and there, oh, caught him right in the face there, as you saw. John O'Keefe with the free, way up the field, pissed it further upfield towards Pat McCarthy. Alan Larkin cutting it off, and that's all he could do. About 6 minutes on the stopwatch to half time, but the referee may add a little bit of time for the stoppage because of injury. Anton O'Toole, who's moved back into the centre field position for Dublin. Tony Hanaho. Ball gone through now to Jimmy Keaveney. Jimmy out now to Tony Hanaho. Through the centre, Brian Mullins in there. And the ball eventually rooted out to this side by Gerald Keith. Jimmy Deenahan belting it out under pressure. Line ball for Dublin. About 30 yards out from the Kerry goal. And what an injection it would be for this game if Dublin got a goal at this stage. Jimmy Keaveney got out to take it. Too popular with some of the Kerry supporters, as you can hear. Fielded by Anton O'Toole. Up along the wing to Tony Hanaho. Brian Mullins was in there. This is Anton O'Toole again. Jimmy Deenahan again. No time for dilly-dally here. And a free out for Kerry for a foul on Paul O'Shea right over on the far side of the field, and this free out will be taken from about 14 yards from the Kerry end line. Jimmy Deenahan, the kicker again. Into the centre of the field. Anton O'Toole bringing the ball down. He in turn brought down the free to Dublin. And nobody too sure who's going to take it. It looks as if it's Georgie Wilson eventually. Kerry leading 1-6 to Dublin's 3 points. Dublin pressing very hard now in the last few minutes as we're in the closing stages of the first half. David Hickey trying to work his way through. Dougherty is shot and over the bar and a point, a nicely taken point there. A pass by David Hickey to Pat Dougherty, and Pat scoring his second point of the game, sending it over very nicely. There's the pass gone back now to Pat Dougherty. Pat steadies himself, takes his shot, and there it is. Pat Dougherty, who has got his second point now for Dublin, has Kerry lead by 9 points to 4. That's 1-6 to 4 points. Being tackled by Anton O'Toole. Referee lets a bit of holding go the first time because Ogie gets the advantage of it, but not the second. Brendan Lynch. At 25 years of age, the old man of the Kerry team. Would you believe it? Oh dear. Well, if there was as wide as a gate in front of Hill 16 about 10 minutes ago, likewise Brendan with that one. Matter of about 2 minutes on the stopwatch left in the first half. Little Paddy Riley. Foul, quickly taken free. Anton O'Toole trying to open up the game. Pat McCarthy tripping him there, or trying to, and the referee awarding a free to Dublin. Gay O'Driscoll coming down as the whole remainder of the Dublin team pretty well go up into the attack, as one would expect might happen in the closing stages of the game. And the ball out over the sideline, line ball for Kerry. Jimmy Deenahan to take it just outside the 14-yard line. Kennedy now after receiving the ball from John O'Keefe. And coming across now, Paddy Riley, Alan Larkin. And the referee awards a free to Kerry from 60 yards out from the Kerry goal. He was right down there beside it. He must have seen something. Paul O'Shea. And Paddy Riley, the ball skidding away from him, but the referee penalising the Kerry man because the referee must have seen something like a pull of the jersey by Pat Spillane. Gay O'Driscoll 60 yards from his own goal. High jump in there by Bernard Brogan, but didn't quite get him where he wanted to. Line ball for Dublin now in the closing stages of this first half. Jimmy Keaveney gone out to get the line ball. Before that ball was kicked, he's awarded a free against David Hickey for, I quite honestly was looking over at Jimmy Keaveney, but David Hickey must have done something. The referee awarding a free against him, and Kerry take this free with Gerald O'Driscoll. Ryan Mullins grounded over there on the far side, and there is now a free to Dublin. And here is the incident again, and I don't think there's much doubt about that being a free, no more than the foul on Mickey Sullivan earlier on. Ryan Mullins getting the magic rub. Jay O'Driscoll, a shortish pass, intended to be short anyway. It goes up towards John McCarthy, who's fouled. Free to Dublin. Paddy Riley, right half back. No, he's not going to take it. I thought he was. Referee has signalled for Jimmy Keaveney to place the ball to take the kick. Will he try for a point? It's high across the goal. It's fisted out there. Gerald O'Keefe under pressure. John O'Keefe, who fisted it out originally, waiting for a pass if it comes his way, but Dublin doing an awful lot of pulling and dragging. And certainly the speed of the forwards today not paying the dividends up to now anyway, as they're matched stride for stride as the referee blows the half-time whistle. Referee John Maloney blowing the half-time whistle with Kerry leaders, deserving leaders. Kerry 1 goal and 6 points, Dublin's 4 points. Is after him. Ger gets the ball. This is Anton O'Toole. Brian Mullins. Going back for it, Ogie Moran. Back now to Ger O'Keefe. Robbie Kelleher. Up now towards Georgie Wilson. Dublin trying to put quick pressure on in the start of the second half. And it's not gone out yet. It will be a 50. It's a 50 as Tony Hanaho went racing out. Tony Hanaho was in full forward there for a moment, and he went racing out, kicked the ball, as you saw, off the shins of an incoming Kerry man. The 50 is about 5 yards in from the far sideline. Jimmy Keaveney, who is usually such a prolific scorer, not so prolific up to now, with 1 point to his credit. David Hickey. David fouled on the 14-yard line. He's willing to move inside the penalty area, but the referee says no. Jimmy Keaveney on the 14-yard line. And I'm sure he will be satisfied to try for the point. He is, and he does. 9 points to 5 in favour of Kerry. Jimmy Keaveney, his second point of the game. 1 goal and 6 points for Kerry, 5 points for Dublin. 2 minutes gone in the second half. Audio Manny. Loose ball now for Joe Power. Getting past Paddy Riley. Dangerous ball. Robbie Kelleher. David Hickey trying to get there with Paul O'Shea. Paul beating him to it. off a Dublin man's hands there, but saved by Robbie Kelleher. Line ball for Kerry, just inside the Dublin 50-yard line. Brendan Lynch will take it, and this is, believe it or not, quite a scoreable position for Brendan. I've seen him score points from this angle before, but he's not trying to score, he's trying to lob it in. And it goes to a Kerry man, Gerald Driscoll, Ogie Moran. Oh, John Egan bouncing that one in. Yes, he did, he caught it, Paudie Lynch. Alan Larkin. Nicely blocked down there. Mikey Sheehy cutting in now. And it's gone wide, and the score remains 9 points to 5. 1 goal and 6 points for Kerry, 5 points for Dublin. Just over 3 minutes gone in the second half. Remember, Kerry playing with the wind in this second half. Paddy Cullen. Lovely feeding there by Pat McCarthy. And Pat, this big man who plays his club football in Salons and Kildare, certainly a find for Kerry this year. Mikey Sheehy coming out to take the free. About 40 yards out. And about 15 in from the near sideline. There it is. And it's over the bar, a point. A point scored by Mikey Sheehy after just 5 minutes of play. And here it is, his third point of the game. Straight over the bar, and if it dropped a little bit lower, it could have been even more dangerous. 1-7 for Kerry, 5 points for Dublin. Brian Mullins in the centre of the field. This is John McCarthy. John McCarthy held in possession by Jimmy Deenahan, 3 to Dublin. Jimmy Keaveney coming out to take it. Normally, quite a kickable position for Jimmy. And it is, it's over the bar, and that makes it 10 points to 4. About 5.5 minutes gone in this first half. And here he is coming up now with his kick. No question, no problem. There's the score, 1-7 to 6 points. Dublin all the time in touch. Kerry all the time in front. Nice bit of fielding there. Pat Spillane. Pat Spillane still. And the ball hopping. Oh, what misunderstanding in there in the defense. And the referee down there, I thought for a moment he was now at the 50 all right. Some of the defense not too sure who was doing what down there. Brendan Lynch to take the 50. Here's the angle now. Here's the kick. And straight over the bar. A lovely kick there by Brendan Lynch. Kerry now leading 11 points to 6. 1 goal and 8 points to 6 points. And that's 3 for Brendan Lynch. Certainly the scores being well distributed in a low-scoring game. And Alan Larkin. And Ger Power getting up there ahead of Bobby Doyle. Still Ger Power, and power is the word, and power is the man. Still Power. Ogie Moran now. Ger Power. Robbie Kelleher. And Robbie under pressure out over the sideline, and a line ball for Kerry. This one about 30 yards or so out from the Dublin goal. Ogie Moran is coming over to take it. Robbie Kelleher feeling very well. Foul is trying to come out with the ball, and this free from their own 14-yard line to be taken by Paddy Cullen. Chipped up, intended for Anton O'Toole, but it's Cody Lynch. It's Jack Driscoll. He's right through. Oh, it's wide. It's wide. Oh, dear. And here it is again. Jared Driscoll getting position and possession, takes his shot, it goes off his boot, and it goes wide. 1 goal and 8 points for Kerry, 6 points for Dublin. 8 minutes gone, second half. David Hickey and Tony Hanaho. The speed of the Kerry men closing in on him. And he is pushed in the back there, and there's a free to Dublin to be taken just inside the Kerry 50, and it will be taken by Jimmy Keith. No, the referee is hopping it again. Apparently somebody said something to him again. It looks as if that's what it is anyway, because he signaled first of all a Dublin free and then decided to hop the ball. Line ball for Dublin, just about 40 yards out from their own goal. The score 11 points to 6 in favour of Kerry. Robbie Kelleher. Georgie Wilson. And Kerry defence in their lone glory. John O'Keefe. Sean Doherty fisting a ball out that goes right out to Pat McCarthy. There's a dangerous one. Nicely chipped up there by Mikey Sheehy and over the bar. Oh, a Mikey Sheehy chip up, reminiscent of the late Cody. The way he got that ball, see the way he tipped it up in running and then sent it over the bar to score his fourth point of the game, making the score now Kerry 1 goal and 9 points, Dublin 6 points. John Egan. And Kerry all over them now as Ogie Moran comes racing in, right through to the centre, and John Egan has got through again, but he's blocked. Right there by Paddy Cullen. Paddy Riley now at the ball. Brian Mullins with the ball, almost. And he has been swung around there. Free to Dublin, 70 yards from their own goal. I wonder could that Paddy Cullen save inspire them to wake up a little bit. This is Pat Gogarty now. Bobby Doyle in under the ball. And so also is John O'Keefe. And a nice clearance, Paddy Riley now. Just outside the Kerry 50-yard line. And here is the shot coming up now, any moment. There's the shot. Paddy diving to the ball, letting it go off his knees. And here's Jimmy Keaveney with the free into the goal mouth. Held in his lone glory there by John O'Keefe. Out to Ger O'Keefe. Ger O'Keefe through the centre. Paddy are out now to Jimmy Keaveney. Anton O'Toole. Still Anton O'Toole. Bobby Doyle. Shot blocked down. Bobby Doyle in there again. Brian Mullins, and it's wide. They tried to shovel it through. Pat O'Neill is coming on the Dublin team now. They tried to shovel it through. Everybody Push did everything, and it wound up with the ball going off Brian Mullins' left boot and wide. Pat O'Neill is in the team for Dublin. And nobody's gone off yet, but we'll follow that. Brian Mullins with the ball in the centre of the field. John McCarthy has gone off. Up the ball goes to the wing. Tony Hanaho out here on the wing. Tim Kennelly is after him. Hanaho with the ball, right across the goal mouth. The referee has blown his whistle and awards a free out. A free out for a third man tackle there. Oh, they're playing away up here. A third man tackle. A tackle off the ball. They're playing away at the other end of the field. The crowd are whistling at them to come back. A foul there as Pat Gogarty tackled one of the Kerry men. It's Tim Kennelly, I think, off the ball, and there is a free out for Kerry. Dublin certainly attacking there and working as if they were going to do something, but they fouled and there is a free out. To be taken by Paddy O'Mahony. Would you please move over and let me kick the ball? He does, and he does. Pretty near the sideline, and it's over the sideline. A line ball for Dublin, just outside the Kerry 70-yard line. We make it 14 minutes gone in this second half. In fact, it's exactly on the halfway line. Gay O'Driscoll. Paul O'Shea with the ball now. Trying to work his way past Anton O'Toole. Goes in the centre. Paddy Riley, this great ball of fire. Can't get to it. Bobby Dawn and Jack Power. Speaking of a ball of fire. What a ball of fire this is. Way up the field to Gerald Driscoll and Dale Driscoll. They're playing on one another. Gone back and picking the ball off the ground there was Mikey Sheehy. John Maloney, referee, right up at the play. Free out for Dublin. Gerald Driscoll, top of the left now, playing on Dale Driscoll. I think people do that just for commentators. Here's Gay with the free. 12 points to 6 in favour of Kerry. Oh, a very low one, and it's knocked down, and it comes to Mikey Sheehy. Sheehy on his way. Oh, a lovely curler one in towards the goal mouth, and Paddy Cullen fists it out. Racing to it, Alan Larkin. Pat O'Neill. Pat O'Neill carrying the ball now. Getting it out on the wing towards Tony Hanaho. And Tony Hanaho beats the taller Tim Kennelly. Tony Hanaho still in possession. A curling one across towards Brian Mullins. Anton O'Toole has it now. He's been tackled by Jim Deenahan. Referee penalises Deenahan for pulling the jersey, and there is a free in for Dublin. Could it be that this game is still wide open? 16 minutes gone, second half, 12 points to 6. Dublin playing better now than they have done in the entire game so far. Jimmy Keegan. And he sends it over the bar to make it 12 points to 7. 5 points between them, and Jimmy's fourth point of the game. Paddy O'Mahony, the goalkeeper who has yet to let in a goal in the championship this year. And the burly man from Killarney getting ready with his kick, and here it comes. The crowd beginning to wake up. Lovely fielding by Pat McCarthy. This is Pat Spillane. And there's another point for Kerry. Kerry coming back. When Dublin get a point, back come Kerry. Young Pat Spillane. He won't be 20 until the month of December. Getting that one and sending it over with coolness and calmness after 17 minutes of play. And now 6 points between them once again. 1 goal and 10 points for Kerry. 7 points for Dublin. Who's gone back into the defence now, bringing the ball on a ground dribble upfield. Anton O'Toole is out on his right. Dublin have a chance to reduce the lead by another point? Or will they try and engineer a goal? Jimmy Keaveney to take the kick. It's over the bar, and Jimmy Keaveney's 5th point of the game, Dublin's 8th, but Kerry lead by 13 points to 8. 18 minutes gone in the second half. 110 to 8 points, 11 points, or correction, 13 points to 8. Paddy O'Mahony. Pat O'Neill getting the ball as it comes down to him. This is John O'Keefe, and Jimmy Keaveney penalised for pushing John O'Keefe in the back. No question, no argument whatever about it. And Jimmy Deanahan is going to take the free. Block down there to Pat Spillane. John Egan. Robbie Kelleher trying to cover him off, but Ogie Moran gone up there. John Doherty trying to bring it down, can't hold on to it. Pat Spillane. And it's gone. Kept in play by John Egan. Georgie Wilson gone back to help out the Dublin defence. This is Sean Doherty. Brian Mullins. Anton O'Toole. Brendan Lynch coming in and tackling Anton. Quickly taken free by Brian Mullins. There's urgency and desperation coming into the Dublin team now as they're not dilly-dallying in any way. Pat Gogarty with the ball now. Across to Anton O'Toole. Into David Hickey. And a great block there by Paddy O'Shea. And a great clearance down to Brendan Lynch. Brendan dodging it. No, he's penalised. Come back, Brendan, come back. Penalised, changing the ball, changing the hand there. And Brendan not in any great hurry to get the ball back and sending it back by easy stages. Georgie Wilson to take this free for Dublin, 60 yards out from the Kerry goal. And up goes Anton O'Toole. Tony Hanaho. And it's gone wide. And the score remains 13 points to 8. Kerry the leaders. 110 to 8 points. Tony Hanaho with a chance to narrow that gap, narrower than it's been for a long, long time. Only once in this game did the champions lead. And here's Paddy Lynch. Oh, John Egan! And it hit the crossbar. John Egan trying to get another shot at it. It's coming out by Paddy Cullen. I don't know how, but it's coming out. It comes to Paddy Riley. And now two Dublin men all alone. One of them is Brian Mullins. Still Brian Mullins being shadowed by Paddy Lynch. And coming down, Gerald Keefe faster to the ball than Pat Gogarty, getting in there first and clearing it out over the sideline. And here's the near miss there for Kerry. And here we're back now with Pat O'Neill with the ball. Into Bobby Doyle. Bobby Doyle fouled by Ger Power and a free to Dublin, dead straight in front of the goal. We make it 23 minutes gone of the 35. Jimmy Keevely placing the ball for the kick. And it's over the bar, another point, and now there are only 4 points between them. 6 points for Jimmy Keevely. There's Jimmy, who has chalked up 6. He'd like to chalk up a few more right now. Kerry 1 goal and 10 points. That's 13 points. Dublin 9. Dublin scoring all their scores in the second half from frees. And now the huge Dublin following that has been mute for so long has suddenly become alive. But so also have Kerry. Pat McCarthy in possession, swung around there, and a free to Kerry. Paddy Lynch to take it. Every time, or almost every time, that Dublin got a point, Kerry have come back and got a quick reply. Will this take the same pattern? Sean Doherty getting it out to the wing. Pat Spillane and Robbie Kelleher. Robbie penalised for fouling the Kerry man. This free inside the 50-yard line to be taken by Brendan Lynch. As I said before, this has been a scoreable position for Brendan more than once. But again, he's trying to lob it in. Pat O'Neill out to Pat Riley. Riley tried to hoosh it out. And it's Ogie Morton grabbing it into his hand. Now, wide. Ogie swung around a little bit, I think, just as he was going to kick that ball and knocked off his shot. Here it is. Here he's going to take the kick, and just as he did kick it, you could see him swung around a little bit, but the referee gave him the advantage, which wasn't really an advantage to him in the end. This is Alan Larkin now. Tony Hanaho. Back to Pat O'Neill. Pat O'Neill keeping it in play, and it goes into Tim Kennelly of Kerry. And he is brought down very obviously, and there is a 3-4 Kerry inside their own, inside the Dublin 70-yard line. Caspalan again, and there it is, another point for Kerry. And young Pat having a really great game today. I know he just scored 2 points, but by heavens, how he's contributed to the Kerry total. And there it is, the rerun of it over the bar. And of course, a great day, it looks like, at this stage anyway, for the Spillane family, because his brother Mick was on the minor team, but won the minor All-Ireland. It's now 14 points to 9. And this is Pat McCarthy. Anton O'Toole after him. And Pat McCarthy is penalised. No point. No point. No point, and there's another sub on for Dublin. Dublin making desperate last-minute switches now. We'll see who's coming on and who's going off. It looks like Paddy Riley is going off, and his place has been taken by Brendan Pocock. And Brendan Pocock rushing to the ball first time it comes his way, he can't really get to it. It's gone too far, too fast, and there's a line ball for Kerry. Paddy Lynch. Ogie Moore and Brendan Lynch. There's a tail on that one, and it's gone wide. Kerry, 1 goal and 11 points. Dublin, 9 points. 14 points to 9. 8 minutes left in the game. And the referee penalising Kerry for a push in the back there. Brendan Pocock to take the free. Johnny taking his time. Here he comes now. Out towards old Tony Hanaho. Tim Kennelly pushing him in the back, and another free to Dublin. Georgie Wilson to take this. And Dublin forwards in around the house, as they say. Not too far in. Out towards Bobby Doyle. Ball capped down. Comes under Pat Spillane. Intercepted there by Sean Doherty, who's come thundering up the field trying to do something about this. Brendan Pocock holding on to Ger Power, and a free to Kerry. Jimmy Keenan going to take it? No, he's not. He decides he won't, and he leaves it to Cody Lynch. Kerry coming into this game today, winning 22 All-Irelands. Leading now 14 points to 9 at the moment. John Egan taking a shot, but he sends it wide. About 6 minutes left in the game. 5 points between them. Paddy Cullen. Ogie Moran getting the ball now for Kerry. And Paddy saves this one. Gets it out to Gay O'Driscoll, to Brendan Pocock, to Anton O'Toole, to Brendan Pocock. And out comes John O'Keefe and Jimmy Keaveney. John O'Keefe getting the ball. Back to Ger Power. The battle of the O'Driscolls down there. Gay with it now. Ger coming in after him. Jimmy Deenahan right out down the centre of the field to Paddy Lynch, and somehow the urgency has gone out of the Dublin team at this stage as they trail by 111 to 9 points. Or has it? Georgie Wilson, Robbie Kelleher, Anton O'Toole. Jimmy Deenahan has come out centre field for Kerry. Jimmy Deenahan. Coming out to grab the ball now is Mikey Sheehan. Out towards Ogie Moran. Ogie cutting through the centre. Alan Larkin is after him. John Egan with the ball now. In front of the goal now. And it's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. Ger O'Driscoll finishing it to the net. And that is that. Some of the Dublin backs arguing that he was inside the parallelogram, but here it is again, coming in. There it is, deflected in, and a fine goal by Ger O'Driscoll, and Kerry now lead 2-11 to 9 points. 2-11 to 9 points. As Kerry lead, a difference of opinion out in the centre of the field. And Kerry heading now for their 23rd championship. 17 points to 9. About 3 minutes left in the game. Brendan Pocock. Bobby Doyle down to Pat O'Neill. Out to Tony Hanaho. David Hickey now. Great block shot there by Paddy Lynch. Anton O'Toole trying to get it. Across in front of Bobby Doyle. And Brian Mullins. Mullins' shot. Paddy O'Reilly saving his goal. And a great save there. At the expense of a 50, I know, but what a save. The man who has not conceded a goal in the championship, and there it is again, under pressure, deflecting it out over the end line. Pat O'Neill, Brendan Pocock, and it's over the bar for a point by Brendan Pocock, making it 17 points to 10. 2 minutes left in the game, and the score now 2 goals and 11 points for Kerry, and 10 points for Dublin. Certainly Jimmy Deanahan is having a roving, effective game. He seems to be everywhere. This is Pat O'Neill for Dublin. Bobby Doyle running onto him. And a shot by Bobby Doyle over the bar. Making the score now 17 points to 11. That is 2 goals at 11 points to 11 points, and this is how he did it. There it is, the shot from Bobby Doyle on the wing and over the bar.
Come on, Kerry.
Pat Spillane down injured, but I'm sure the way he's feeling inside right now, he hardly notices the pain. Pat O'Neill tapping the ball down. Alan Larkin now. And Ogie Morn with that urgency that's in Kerry today, coming from yards behind and getting up to block that ball down. This is Gerald Driscoll. Running after it now and running away from everybody in sight is Mikey Sheehy. We're in the closing minute now. And another point by Pat Spillane. A moment ago that right foot was aching, but right now he's a happy man as he makes it Kerry. 2 goals and 12 points. Dublin 11 points. And here it is. Mikey Sheehy into Pat Spillane. Over the bar. Game is virtually over. John Egan now with the ball. Into Mikey Sheehy. Back to John Egan. John Egan into Brendan Lynch. His shot and a save by Paddy Cullen. Fine save. 2 good saves by Paddy today. And the game is over and Kerry are the champions. Kerry are the champions. They're worthy champions, there is no question whatever about it, and the Dubliners are the very first to congratulate them.